So right now today is May 29th, 2025. It's like 4 in the morning, 4:45 in the morning, and yeah, we out here. We getting to work. We doing what we do in the laboratoria, and yeah. So I think what I want to talk about right now is just the fact that everyone is always interested. Everyone says that they want this life. They want to be able to go and travel the world. They want to run their business. They want to look like an athlete. They want to think like a philosopher. They want to have all these characteristics, these dope characteristics, because it's interesting and they're interested and it's convenient thoughts. But the reality of the situation is that it's not that easy. It's actually really hard. You actually really got to be up here at 4:45 in the morning, praying, working out, thinking, deep thought, while the world is asleep. Genuinely, like, there's not even a sound outside when I woke up today. Today I woke up at 2:30 in the morning. There wasn't even a sound outside besides me. And that's when it was just me and God and deep thought. And I just be thinking, I just be working, I just be making forward momentum and building things just undistracted, like so undistracted, because the world is sleeping, and I'm building. And so yeah, that's why I'm up right now. That's why I got so much energy, is because it's so exciting, building your life, building a life of beauty, of magic, of just some shit that you built is so dope, and I'm so grateful that I don't have to go and build for someone else, because essentially that's what the 9 to 5 is someone else did what I'm doing right now, and now they get people to also build for them, and so one day I'll have people to build for me as well, and so that's just the way that the world works, so it's okay. Anyways, yeah, but yeah, it's interesting. It's always convenient. Everyone's interested, but no one's really dedicated. And it's crazy how if you dedicate yourself to this craft, how easy life gets. Although it's hard, you realize that because it's hard, no one else is gonna do it, and that makes it really easy. That makes it really, really easy. And so, yeah, it's always convenient to think about what it's gonna be like when you're rich, what it's gonna be like when you look like an athlete, what it's gonna be like when you when your family is all taken care of, and you have all the cars and all the houses and all the things you could ever want. It always is convenient to think about having the baddest chicks and the hottest girls and blah blah blah. It's a cool thought, but it becomes really inconvenient when it's 4 a.m. and your alarm is ringing and your ass is cold in your bed and you're like, no way. That shit is inconvenient. It really is. When you gotta wake up after that and go in the cold plunge and it's 30 degrees outside, that's when that shit gets really inconvenient. And then after that, you gotta go from the cold plunge and get in your car to go to the fucking gym and hit a fucking berserk workout so that your body is pumped to the absolute maximum animalistic savageness capacity that it can, so you can effectively go and use that same energy into the remainder of your day. That is when it becomes inconvenient. When you get to the gym, you must do what you say. You must go in there and you must give every single rep your absolute 100% focus and energy and love and just aggression to be able to shred the pussy, weak ass, beta pussy version of yourself, so you can grow into your full form. That's inconvenient. When you get home and you have to fucking eat good food and you can't munch snacks and bullshit and everything that you want and all the sugar and shit in your pantry, and you gotta just eat the goddamn chicken and rice. That's inconvenient. When you go downstairs to your room and you have to get on your fucking computer instead of watching YouTube and fucking sitting there scrolling on TikTok and beating off, you gotta get on your computer and make some fucking money for the next 12 hours just so your family is taken care of fucking 10, 15 years down the line when I've only been alive for fucking like 20. That shit is so inconvenient. When you have to stop that and go back to the gym to get more shredded every day, that shit is fucking inconvenient. When you have to go to bed at 8 p.m., no, at 10 p.m., and get 5 hours of sleep per night, that shit is fucking inconvenient. And then the most beautiful part about it is you gotta do it every single fucking day. Every fucking day. And you can't miss one. You cannot miss a fucking day. Or else you're pretty much back to day one. And so that's what's fucking inconvenient. But it's those things that allow you to be free. Freedom is inconvenient in this world that we live in, you know. What's convenient is what's comfortable. And what's comfortable is what's normal. And what's normal is what's average. And what's average is dull and gray. And, yeah, you want to be something great, you want to be something incredible, then life's going to have to get really inconvenient for you, brother. Let's get it done. Yeah, let's get to work because someone got to do it. Peace.